information. I have to say that of all the oversight hearings that I've chaired in my now over 11 years in the legislature, I've never walked away from one so reassured that we've got a program that's working really well. I had read that Bee article. I was concerned. That's why we decided to do the hearing. And you've answered, from my point of view, a lot of very important questions. And it's great to have the county perspective here as well, from different kinds of counties, to understand how you do what you do and how it is that you do it so well. But as Senator Hancock said, we have a lot of challenges because we have a lot of people going hungry here in California. And I'm just going to make a final comment before we ask those who would like to speak to public comment, that with all the facts and figures and percentage numbers and all the details that we've combed through today, it's too easy to overlook the fact that we're talking about the subject of hunger. And not uncommonly, and I thank all of our committee members who've been with us today, but quite commonly, a colleague will step out of the room for 15 minutes to go get some food because we get hungry, and we get hungry in a very few hours' time. And it's hard to do our work when we're hungry. It's annoying, it's painful, and it's, for us, an inconvenience. But for those who are not only experiencing that hourly inconvenience, but not knowing when the next meal is coming, it must be just frightful. So it's an extraordinarily important program to imagine that we're keeping somewhere between 4 and 6% of Californians out of poverty as a result of the good job all of you are doing. I think you should all be sleeping very well at night. So again, I thank you. Senator Huff, you're certainly welcome to make any comments.
Just before we go to public comments, Mr. Chair, I'd like to ask if we could have the representative of the District Attorneys Association speak first, because they have a meeting coming up imminently.
I'd be happy to have that.
If
Sure.
we could do that.
Sure.
And I'd like to just set up a few questions for the representative. What do they think of the current program's effectiveness? Is there anything they think the state could do better? Would it be helpful to consider having separate funding for fraud and investigations?
Very good.